The power of words that we're talking about, the tongue actually has the power of life and death. King Solomon talked about that in, I believe it's Proverbs 18, that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So our words can actually be a matter of life or death. Our words can harm or heal. Our words can bring light or darkness. They can bless or they can curse. So words can be a matter of life and death. Think about this. So much more than just the words that we say, it's the tone in which we say them. Social psychologists say that about 40% of our communication is nonverbal. So the words that you speak, the tone in which you speak them is released into the atmosphere. Because if I started talking like this, all of a sudden everybody goes, whoa. Right? Or if an atmosphere is tense and everybody's on edge, walking on eggshells, and then somebody says something funny, what? We call that breaking the ice. What? They're released, and then a tone can change the whole deal. Let's try an experiment. I'm going to read off and say some words, and let's see what kind of atmosphere it creates in here. Just by the words themselves. I'm going to read them just flat affect. Just say the words and see if they create a tone. Create something in an atmosphere. Destroy. Jail. Suffer. Hate. Damage. Beat. Crash. Agony. Revenge. Murder. Prison. Steal. Jerk. Kill. Explode. Ruin. Fire. Unemployed, idiot, injure, criticism, death, disease, embarrass, stab, hit, cheat, and so on. Everybody goes, ooh. Kind of puts a little damper on the atmosphere, doesn't it? Let's try it on the other side, see what happens. Love, friend, kindness, peace, forgive, joy, fun, happy, win, reward, improve, smile, laugh, enthusiasm, respect, warm, vacation, weekend, play, hope, home, courage, faith, calm, nice, celebrate, secure, positive, and so on, and so on. Just the words themselves have that ability to create something. There's two completely different atmospheres created by those lists of words. The first one was, ugh, you're on edge. And then by contrast, to speak words of happiness and peace and joy and celebrate and weekend and vacation and all that sort of, that creates a whole different mindset, doesn't it? Creates a different mindset. It illustrates the power of our words and the importance of choosing the right ones. Jesus said this. He said, how do you suppose that what you say is worth anything when you're so foul-minded? How do you suppose that what you say is worth anything when you're so foul-minded? It's your heart, not the dictionary, that gives meaning to your words. Let me tell you something. Every one of those careless words is going to come back to haunt you. Words are powerful. Take them seriously. Words can be your salvation. Words can also be your damnation. Ooh. That's the power of words. Some of us need little tweaks in our speech patterns. We need a little speech therapy. Little speech therapy. We need my wife to come along and teach us all how to speak correctly. She's a speech therapist, so she's good at that. But the tone of our words and the things that we say. Some of us just need to follow the advice of King Solomon, who he later said, in the Proverbs, he said, keep your mouth closed and you'll stay out of trouble. That's pretty simple and straightforward, isn't it? Just keep your mouth closed, man. Just keep your mouth closed. And what Abraham Lincoln said, it's better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Sometimes it's just better just to keep quiet. Just to keep quiet. Words have power. The kind of power that we have depends on the kind of words we use. When Jesus said being foul-minded, you know, how can you say the right thing when you're so foul-minded? Being foul-minded leads to being foul-mouthed, whether any profanity is involved in what you're saying or not. Foul-mindedness leads to foul mouth, meaning you'll say things that go along the lines of the first list of words I read. That your conversation moves in and like Pigpen in Peanuts, you come bring that cloud of dust. Like if you had a soundtrack following your life and you're always speaking that kind of thing, you walk in and the music would be because you're raining on parades. No, I want to be the other kind. I want to be, you know, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. I want that kind of thing, to have that kind of tone in my conversations. I don't want people to hide when they see me coming. You know what I mean? Because there are some people that when you see them coming, you think, where's my out? Y'all don't look at me so holy. I know you all do it too. You're thinking, oh man, oh, they saw me. Here they come. I don't want to be one of those people that people go, oh crud, he saw me. I like to bring light and good stuff into conversations. You know what, talking about being foul-minded can lead to being foul-mouthed. We've all heard garbage in, garbage out, right? What you put in is what eventually is going to come out. We're constantly bombarded by messages and information everywhere. People talking, billboards, radio, TV, newspapers, books, emails, magazines, music, internet. You are what you are because of what goes into your mind. Zig Ziglar said that. You are what you are because of what goes into your mind. Let's just say that. Say, I am what I am. I am what I am. Oh wait, no, that was Popeye, wasn't it? No. I am what I am because of what goes into my mind. That's why we need to renew our minds. Romans 12, verse 2. That to be renewed in your mind. Be renewed what? How? Think on things that are just and pure and lovely and noble and honest and virtuous, things of a good report. Set your mind on things above and not of this earth. Keep your mind stayed on Him, and you'll be kept in perfect peace. Renewed mind. With a renewed mind, then you'll probably say the right thing. More often than not. Oh, sure, we all have times where we would like to go, and we wish we hadn't said that. Maybe our mind had been thinking somewhere it shouldn't, and it came out. So that garbage in, garbage out. Well, I want good stuff in, and I want good stuff out. We are what we are because of what goes into our minds. The thoughts we think become the words that we speak, and those words can create our future. So we think right to speak right, think right to act right. If we're speaking right, we'll create our future. If we're speaking wrong, we take away from our future. Let's take a break, talk about something that makes sense to you out of what we just talked about how different words create different atmospheres. Think about it. If you're watching on the internet, think about it. Conversations that you've had recently that have created good atmospheres or bad atmospheres. Are there some things that you wish you could take back? Let's think about it. Let's take a few minutes just to discuss. Get one other person, talk about what we just talked about.